μέρους της Ιεράς Αρχιεπισκοπής Αυστραλίας θέλω να συγχαρώ με όλη μου την καρδιά το Λύκειο Ελληνίδων για την πολύ σημαντική αυτή επέτειο την οποία εορτάζουμε φέτος, τη συμπλήρωση 70 ετών από την ίδρυσή του εδώ στην Πέμπτη Ήπειρο. Και μαζί με τις ευχές μου για την επέτειο αυτή θέλω να εκφράσω και τα συγχαρητήριά μου για όλα όσα κάνουν για το λαό του Θεού, για όλα όσα έχουν προσφέρει στον ελληνισμό της Αυστραλίας. Εύχομαι ο Θεός να τους δώσει πολύ δύναμη και να σας δώσει πολύ δύναμη να συνεχίζετε την προσφορά σας και το έργο σας. Εύχομαι ο Θεός να ευλογεί εσάς και τις οικογένειές σας. Θερμά συγχαρητήρια.
It is my great privilege as President of the Hellenic Lyceum of Sydney to join you in a journey down memory lane to commemorate and celebrate the 70th anniversary of the Lyceum's establishment in 1951, making it the oldest Greek women's organisation in Australia. We salute the dedication, hard work and sacrifices of all the ladies who acted as social workers and interpreters to the newly arrived migrant women in those difficult early years, and the young women and young men who performed in our dance groups and their instructors, and all those ladies who from the very beginning collected our traditional costumes and maintained them as well, making it the largest collection and the finest outside of Greece. Not to mention the cultural and artistic performances, numerous exhibitions, symposiums, lectures, book launches, and charitable donations. All of their work is truly inspirational and will guide us as we head toward our centenary, ever vigilant as we do so in preserving and promoting our Hellenic heritage. Φίλες και φίλοι, το ένδοξο παρελθόν μας και η μεγάλη επαιτειακή χρονιά του εορτασμού του 1821 και τα 70 χρόνια της ίδρυσης του Λυκείου των Ελληνίδων του Σίδνη μας εμπνέει και μας ενθαρρύνει για ένα λαμπρό μέλλον με οδηγό πάντα το τρίπτυχο πρόνοια, παράδοση και πολιτισμό. Ας πάμε τώρα μαζί να απολαύσουμε ένα ταξίδι μνήμης και νοσταλγίας του Λυκείου του Σίδνη.
Τα δάκρυα μου είναι καυτά, τα δάκρυα μου είναι καυτά, σου κάψαν το μαντίλι και τα φιλιά μου είναι πικρά.
And now we'll look at the history and the future of the Lyceum as seen through the eyes of some of our longest serving members and some of our future members to be. Marina, do you recognise this photo? You've had a connection with the Hellenic Lyceum now for over 50 years, first as a dancer, then as a committee member, then as the longest serving president and now current vice president. There's probably no one better than you who can comment on the Lyceum. What's kept you connected all this time?
By showing the photograph and wearing the Garaguna costume, I recall at the time the committee women was explaining to us the workmanship that was involved with these costumes. When I then became a member of the committee and I was involved with the costumes and I handled each piece, I could see and understand the workmanship. This is where my passion grew. And then I understood they had to collect the wool, the silk, the cotton, and then they had to dye it and weave it and produce these amazing pieces which are today considered museum pieces. I think that the Lyceum also has given me a lot. I've had many friendships, acquaintances, and I've had amazing time with being part of the Lyceum. The Lyceum culture and tradition has survived because of famine, because of wars, because of wars and famine, occupation, and it's still surviving. The Lyceum and our Greek Australian culture now will survive.
Σου πίκραναν τα χείλη.
Georgia, I found this photo of you as a young dancer. Like Marina, you've been dancing with the Lyceum for a long time and since a very young girl, and you've served on the committee for many years as well. What do you think has kept the Lyceum going for so long?
I think tradition and integrity keeps the Lyceum going without my generation and the new generation. And hopefully we keep it there in its values and ideas and hopes, because for us, it's very important away from home. This is our second home. So let's see that we'll continue on.
Δήμητρα, όχι μόνο έχεις 38 χρόνια στον Λύκειον, αλλά στα βήματά σου έχουν ακολουθήσει τα παιδιά σου και τα εγγόνια σου. Πώς βλέπεις το μέλλον για τον Λύκειο?
Είμαι ευγνώμων που βρίσκομαι για 38 χρόνια στο Λύκειο των Ελληνίδων του Σίδνεϊ. Αξίζουν θερμά συγχαρητήρια στο Λύκειο των Ελληνίδων για τα 70 χρόνια προσφορά του, για την πολιτιστική του κληρονομιά. Είναι πραγματικά ο πρώτος φορέας του Λυκείου των Ελληνίδων όπου βρέθηκε στον απόδημο ελληνισμό στην Αυστραλία. Χαίρομαι πάρα πολύ όπου παραβρέθηκα και σε μερικά συνέδρια της Ελλάδος και μου έδωσε την ευκαιρία να μάθω πάρα πολλά. Είμαι χαρούμενη όπου μέλος της οικογένειας μου, η κόρη μου, 11 ετών παραβρέθηκε στο χορευτικό και συνεχίζει να είναι στο Διοικητικό Συμβούλιο και στο χορευτικό σήμερα και η εγγονή μου. Εύχομαι εκ βάθους καρδίας το Λύκειο των Ελληνίδων, ο φορέας του, να συνεχιστεί ο θεσμός της πολιτιστικής κληρονομιάς για άλλα 70 χρόνια δυναμικά και σταθερά. Θερμά συγχαρητήρια ανήκουν στην Πρόεδρο και στο, στο Διοικητικό Συμβούλιο και στο Λύκειο των Ελληνίδων.
Maritza, you've participated in the Lyceum since you're 11 years old. A little girl dancing and marching in all the 25th of March parades. What are your thoughts about the role of the Lyceum and its future?
I think the Lyceum has great potential. There's an incredible future there. The women of the Lyceum currently, the ones that have passed through, and the women that I believe will join, I think they have a passion for our identity as Australian Greeks. They understand that heritage, culture, Hellenism is very important in shaping who we are as women, first and foremost. As a women's organisation, I think that's very important to continue that journey. I've been in the Lyceum for many years, probably from '83. My whole family's been heavily influenced by the dancing. We all started off as dancers, my brothers, my mother. My girls now dance. And my mother always said to me that it's very important to lead by example in life. And I suppose I understood exactly what that meant during the 25th of March, which I was dressed up as Amalia like I do every year, sometimes by default being the tallest. And at the time, I looked back and saw an incredible entourage of Greek Australians dressed up, standing there, so proud to begin this procession, which meant so much. And it's part of our DNA, so you feel it on the day, you feel the Hellenism on the day. And I looked back and saw my girls sort of looking at me, giggling, and I thought, wow, this is what my mum meant. Now they're looking at me, and I'm actioning what my values are. I'm actioning what I believe in. So I suppose there's a lot of potential. I'm hoping that my girls as well will take the lead and begin that journey into the Hellenic Lyceum.
And now it's so lovely to have 3 generations of the same family as part of the Lyceum family. Dimitra, Maritza, Dionysia and little Dimitrula. So Dionysia, we've heard your mum talk about her dancing with the Lyceum. What is it that you enjoy about dancing with the Lyceum?
I like dancing with the Lyceum because I get to meet new people and socialise, and I love learning about the history, about the different costumes that I wear and perform in, and I love dancing, and I would like to follow in a similar way in my mother's footsteps.
And Dimitrula, we've heard your mum talk about her experiences and the enjoyment she has from the Lyceum. Will you be following in your mum's footsteps?
Yes, I would love to follow in my grandmother's and mother's footsteps one day. I'm very inspired and it looks lots of fun.
πάω να βγω στην παρό. εσύ σου λιωτοπούλες. Έρχεται για βρυσούλες, λαχύβουν αραπούλες. Έρχεται για βρυσούλες, και εσύ σου λιωτοπούλες. Έρχεται για βρυσούλες, λαχύβουν αραπούλες. Έρχεται για βρυσούλες, και εσύ σου...
Δε σιθαρούσα ποτάμε, δε σιθαρούσα ποτάμε, νερό να κατεβάσεις για, νερό να κατεβάσεις για. Και εσύ νερό κατεβάσεις, και εσύ νερό κατεβάσεις, μια θάλασσα γεμάτη για, μια θάλασσα γεμάτη για. Κι παίρνεις πέτρις ριζούτες, κι παίρνεις